My name is Tracy Allen, and I want to welcome you to Cooking with Some Friends. Hello, we're going to do a ground beef casserole tonight for supper, and I've cut up and I'm browning until it's crisp. About 1 to 1.5 pounds of bacon. I also, in my big pan, have about 1.5 pounds of hamburger that I'm going to brown up as well. And then I'll take the hamburger out of this pan and I'll show you what I'm going to do next. You want this browned up first. I removed my hamburger, and in that same pan, I'm going to go ahead and take some bacon grease, and you can use store-purchased bacon grease if you want to, but I always save mine, so I want about 1 tablespoon of bacon grease that I'm going to put in there, as well as 2 tablespoons of butter, and I'm going to saute 1/4 of an onion, and about 1/2 cup to 1 cup of carrots that I've diced up pretty fine so they'll get done. And then the same amount, about 1/2 cup to 1 cup of celery that I've done the same thing. So I'm going to cook that until the vegetables start to get tender. Our vegetables are getting tender, and I did add about 1 tablespoon of basil leaves to that too. Now I want to add a little bit of salt and pepper. You don't want to overdo it because we're going to put some broth in this, and that's salty too. I'm going to put in 2 more tablespoons of butter. Even though this is called a casserole, I would say it's got more the consistency of a soup. I'm going to put in 1/4 cup of flour. You want to let that cook for just a minute or so it doesn't have a flour taste to it. And I have my heat on a medium to a medium high. I stir in my 4 cups of chicken broth, and you can use beef broth if you want to since there's hamburger in this, but I'm using chicken broth. And I have 4 cups of cubed potatoes that I'm going to put in here. And then I want to cook this until the potatoes become fork tender. Before our potatoes are tender, I'm going to go ahead and put that hamburger back in that we cooked earlier and let that cook along with it just so it flavors those potatoes a little bit more as they become tender. We've cooked our vegetables till our potatoes are fork tender. Check it one more time. Yeah. So now we're going to add in some cheeses and some milk. So I have about 16 ounces of Velveeta that I cubed up. Put that in. And 1.5 cups of milk. And our sour cream, we have 1/4 cup. And then we're going to put in about 4 ounces of cream cheese. We're going to let those all melt together and cook together. And then I'm going to put my bacon in that we've cooked up and let this simmer on low for about 5 or 10 minutes just to get all those flavors to meld together, and then it'll be ready to eat. So melt the cheese first, then get our bacon in, then let the flavors meld together. Like I said, it's more the consistency of a soup, but it will thicken up a little bit more. We're going to stir in our bacon and then let it marry together for about 5 or 10 minutes. Thanks for joining us for this session of Cooking with Some Friends. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And find us on Facebook at Cooking with Some Friends.